Hey guys, it's Teresa from Teresa Marie Wellness and also the creator of the Clean and Colorful Solution. So I'll be really honest, this is my first Facebook Live video, which is so funny. I've been meaning to do it for a long time because I have so much information to share, and I usually end up doing them on videos and then uploading them and da-da-da. So why not just talk to you live? If you are catching this on the replay, I'm super stoked that you're here. And I've got today some tips for you. So I am a huge advocate, obviously, of healthy eating. I have dedicated my life to it, and I didn't actually grow up as a healthy eater. I grew up, like most of us, a child of the 70s, 80s, teenager in the 90s, and it wasn't until like my mid-30s that I kind of think I figured it out. And I actually feel better today. I think I look better today than I did when I was in those earlier years. So I really did commit my life to helping people how to figure out how to make smarter decisions. So through my 2 years, no, I didn't mean 2, I meant 20 years of experience in this space, I've come up to these things that I realize I like to call the barriers to healthy eating. There are, I think, pretty much 4 of them that you may or may not relate to. And it looks like people are joining, which is really exciting. Feel free to introduce yourself. I can actually reach, I can see the comments from where I am. So if you have any questions, just shoot them out there. But I want to talk about the 4 barriers, I think, to healthy eating, because I just wrote a blog post about these last week. And so I'm going to call reference to that, and then I'll point you in directions so you can find the rest of the post. But the 4 things. 1, I don't have enough time, right? Healthy eating takes a long time. I don't have enough money. Healthy eating is really expensive. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to do it. I don't really know what healthy eating looks like. And I don't like it. I don't want to do it. So I work really hard to create solutions around all 4 of those barriers. So today, like I mentioned earlier, this is healthy eating on a budget. So I picked 8 foods. I put them in one blog post for you. And I picked the 8 foods not just because they're, I hate the word cheap, but let's be honest, right? These are inexpensive foods, but that wasn't the only reason why I picked them. I picked them because they're also incredibly versatile and incredibly shelf stable. So that's how you get the most bang for your buck, right? Like, what happens with healthy eating, whole foods, is that they're perishable, so they go bad. And it doesn't matter how cheap they were. If it went bad and you didn't eat it, then it was expensive, right? Because this didn't work. So that's what that blog post is about. So today I wanted to talk to you about healthy eating on a budget, and one food in particular that I was going to show you this little trick about is the banana, right? So bananas are great for you, high in vitamin C, high in potassium, high in folate, good source of fiber. They have about 120 calories deciding on how big it is. Really good post-exercise fuel. So I have a banana in almost every smoothie that I make after I come home from the gym with some protein powder, and I like them to be frozen. Bananas are an awesome grab-and-go snack, obviously. Like, nature put it in a package, nobody else did. And I used to use bananas if you're ever traveling. Like, I was a road warrior in my old life, and sometimes you end up in a hotel that has a breakfast buffet that looks like it's been sitting there since like the 60s. Like, you have those little muffins that look terrifying. But every one of those buffets will always have a little thing of peanut butter, it will always have a banana, it will always have an English muffin. And even if it's stale, as long as you toast it, it turns into what I like to call the Elvis English muffin. It's one of my favorite recipes. So bananas are awesome. They're healthy, they're versatile, but what they do is they do go bad. And who likes an overripe, yucky, mushy banana? Me. The one tip though, like, the more green they are, the less sugar they have. The riper they get, the sweeter they become, the higher the sugar content also. So depending on where you like the banana, I can't stand them when they get brown. Like, this is a perfect banana as far as I'm concerned. I could leave them out on the counter for another couple of days, but I prefer them to be frozen anyway. So maybe this is super obvious, I don't know. But every time I do this, and if I have a girlfriend over watching, she's like, oh, that's really clever. So I'm just going to show you how I freeze the bananas so that I have them on hand. They'll never go bad. Like, bananas are like $1 a pound anyway. I can use them a bazillion ways, and they'll never go bad so long as you freeze them before they get too mushy and too high in sugar. So it's super simple, and I don't know if this is silly, but I just cut the top off. I wish you could see the whole screen. And then I usually put a half a banana in my smoothies because they are 110 calories. They're pretty sugary and starchy, and really a half a banana in a smoothie will give you all of the the flavor and the texture that you need and the vitamins and the minerals. So I just take them, I use a super easy knife, you just peel it, and then I cut them into 6 pieces. And then I get, which is just half and then 2, and then I just put them in a bag. And then they're in the freezer and they're good to go for a really long time. And then in the morning, I just grab 3 bananas because that's half a banana. And that's it. I'll do the whole thing. I'd store them flat so they don't get stuck together. And you've got frozen bananas for your smoothies forever. Sometimes people throw them in their whole, like in the peel, and that's impossible. I don't know how to get them out of the peel once they're frozen. I used to just throw them in there and eat, or just break them in half and throw them in there. And even my Blendtec has a hard time with a giant frozen banana. So breaking them up like that has saved me a lot of time. So that's just one tip for you today in my very first Facebook Live video that I've ever done. If you want more information, here's what I encourage you to do. 1, I'm going to post in the links in the comments below, the link to the blog post that shows all of the other 8 foods that I picked that were all just as cool as a banana. Super healthy, super whole, super versatile, and with a good shelf life. It's not something that you necessarily have to eat like today or it's going to go bad. And then I also want you to check out the Clean and Colorful Jumpstart Guide. That's a brand new guide that I just wrote because I feel so passionate about the clean and colorful solution. I don't want there to be any barriers to people deciding that they want to live a clean and colorful life. So I created the Clean and Colorful Jumpstart Guide. Hey Jay, awesome. Thank you. I'll be doing this a lot more too, so you'll be able to come in with questions and whatnot. But the Jumpstart Guide is designed to teach anybody everywhere how to live the 4 universal truths of the clean and colorful solution, and that is eating more whole food, eating all 5 colors every day, getting in a juice or a smoothie. You're welcome, Jamie. And then also exercising at least 21 minutes a day, every single day. So that's the clean. Those are the 4 universal diet truths that make up the clean and colorful solution. And that is what the Jumpstart Guide will help you do. The Jumpstart Guide is totally free. It's designed for everybody. So I'm going to put both links in the comments. I'll put the blog post and I will put the link to register for the Jumpstart Guide. There are a lot more cool things coming out of my kitchen and coming out of my office to support you with the clean and colorful lifestyle. But that's what I've got for you right now. So I'll be back soon, I'm sure, with some more tips about healthy eating, either on a budget or to save you time or to make sure it's really yummy and to make sure you know exactly what you're doing in the kitchen. So that's it for now. Shoot me any questions or any emails or anything like that you have through email. Look for the links in the comments. And until next time, I hope you're happy, healthy, and well. Bye-bye.